Hey guys, it's Sammy, welcome back to my channel, and today we're talking about the To All the Boys I Loved Before trailer. If you're new to this channel, or if you, I guess, haven't really heard me talk about it a lot, To All the Boys I Loved Before is one of my favorite series of all time. Always and Forever Lara Jean, the third book in the trilogy, is my favorite book of all time. I cannot reiterate enough that these books are amazing, amazing contemporary stories. I will also say, though, that while they are amazing contemporary stories, the reason that they are so important to me is because when I read them, it was just so hard-hitting and so impactful to my life. So that is why I relate to them so much and I love them so much. You might not have that same experience, but without a doubt, they are still amazing, amazing books, and I highly recommend them. With all that said, this trailer, I've already watched it, so this isn't a reaction. Without further ado, we're going to get into this. I'm not going to put it in the corner because I absolutely know I will get copyright strikes. And also, this isn't really a reaction. This is just me talking about it, and we're gonna go like scene by scene, and also I'll try to import and put some pictures because I have been taking so many screenshots. Let me just say, first of all, I think it's so incredibly done. It looks so good, like so good. And having watched The Kissing Booth, also produced by Netflix and also done by Netflix, granted it's not like they all use the same producers and directors, but it wasn't good. I'll say that. And it was kind of cheesy, but this just looks so good. Like, so, okay. We're going to end it. Obviously, I'm biased, but I think once you see it, you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, we're gonna get into it. Hi, this is me from the future. I just realized that I filmed this whole video and I definitely spoiled a ton of shit, so I so badly wanted to make this spoiler free, but it's so hard. I mean, if you have read the book, you can watch this. If you don't plan on reading the book, you can watch this, or yeah.
Lara Jean,
Wake up! You okay?
what happened?
Fainted.
Okay, let me start over.
First of all, color grading, spectacular, absolutely adore it. I know not a lot of you will really know what color grading is, but as somebody who really loves film and really loves making and producing videos, the color grading in this is beautiful. And that's basically just like how they make the film different colors to like fit a mood. It's kind of hard to explain, but like really it's just basically how the video looks and how like the coloring of the videos is. Also, I guess now we can talk about some of the actors. Lana Condor, I'm pretty sure that's her name. I'll insert some pictures here that aren't just this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I think she fits it perfectly. She looks great. I know there was some sort of thing that Jenny Han went into, that not all of the actors or actresses in this movie, like all of the Song sisters, they are not all of Korean background, which I believe is what Lara Jean is. I think they just still fit the character beautifully. I think she's still beautiful and it's going to look amazing. And then Noah Senatana, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's in The Fosters, I believe. I'll insert some more pictures here. There's one picture that he looks a little more scruffy here. I don't freaking know. But there's this one picture of him that I think he posted on his Instagram with him being Peter Kay. Shook. I'm shook. Absolutely perfect as well. No complaints whatsoever. So, also, I just love this opening scene. It really, like, sucks you in. It's a good trailer. This is a good trailer. We're gonna go on. Okay. That sequence there, I kind of went through it on my Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, it's bookishsami, so I'll link it down below. But I went through it and I kind of like screenshotted a lot of the ones that are kind of faster. I'll insert some pictures here. I'm not even going into all of them, but I thought they were just so amazing. If this is actually like scenes that are going to be in the movie, so freaking cute. Like, there's so many cute scenes. For example, there's Peter Kay and Lara Jean kissing. Once again, I'm shook. Like, I'm shook. Have somebody handing her a note. I'm rereading it right now. I don't remember everything, but I don't recall. I think it's Peter Kay. There's a lot of notes and lists in this, so I'm thinking it's Peter Kay, but it could be Josh. I don't recall. Because I know her and Josh have the list, like the fake boyfriend list, but they also have like a list later on of all the stuff that like this list of like their love list sort of thing. Like, I'll always do this and he'll always do this and he'll always love me and that sort of stuff. So I don't know exactly what the note is, but there's also the list, which I think is probably the fake boyfriend agreement. Oh my god, I can't wait for the fake, oh my, guys. And then we have some really sweet pictures of just the family, the fam, you know, her and her dad, her and her sister Kitty. They did age up Kitty, which I'm not mad about, you know, because I mean, yeah, Kitty was what, 9 or 10 in the original series, and now she's in 6th grade, so she'd probably be around like tops 12, 13. I don't think it really is that big of a difference. I think the most it's going to matter is that depending on how they, in this picture it kind of shows the fam with the mom, and she still looks pretty young. I think the biggest thing with Kitty was that she did have a lot of memories of her mom. If they age her up a little bit, she might have a little more memories, but I think maybe, because I don't remember if Laura Jean was in 11th grade, I feel like she might have been in 10th, but either they aged everybody up or they just aged Kitty up, but they might still have the mom pass away when Kitty was young, or she, even if it was 6 years prior, she would have been like maybe 6 or 7, so it would still be like she wouldn't have a lot of memories. So I think that's not really going to matter all that much. I think it's still going to be cute because, I mean, 12, that's still young. Like, I know, like, we pretend like you see all those 13-year-olds on Instagram and you're like, oh, shoot. But, like, 12's still young. Okay. Anyway, the bus to go skiing. The ski. Oh my god, there's so much unpacked in here, guys.
My name is Laura Jean. I was used to being invisible. No one was paying attention to what I was doing.
Funny. It's funny too, guys. I can't get over, first of all, the music. The score in this I have just such good feelings about. We're gonna move on. The font, slay me. This cyan, I don't freaking know, seafoam green background, loving it. Laura Jean's bedroom, set designer, A+, oh my god.
I write a letter when I have a crush so intense that I don't know what else to do. There are 5 total. Peter with the...
Is this the kind of stuff we're going to be getting in this movie? Because I might actually be really emotional about it. And I'm allowed to be emotional, okay?
beautiful eyes. Kenny from camp, Lucas from homecoming, John Ambrose from Model UN, and Josh, the boy next door.
I don't like Josh. He looks cute though. I appreciate Josh. Anyway. This, okay, let me play it through.
Hey! What are you doing?
Nothing? Nobody else knows about them.
First of all, teal hotbox, A+. It's a teal hotbox in the books. Second of all, that like fantasy scene just goes so back into the book. Like Laura Jean is like such living in her head. Like I feel like this trailer really gets into the fact that this is about Laura Jean's journey and not just about the relationship, which I feel like is a problem with a lot of like younger, like, okay, we're gonna compare it to the Kissing Booth again. The Kissing Booth, there was very little character development in that whole thing. It was basically about just a romance. This, I feel like, is definitely centered around Laura Jean. I just feel so many different emotions, but that dream sequence thing, I'm emo. That's so beautifully done. It looks beautiful. Like, it looks beautiful. Anyway, I'm kind of scared about the ship wars that might come after this, because the Kissing Booth, after the Kissing Booth come out, people were, like, making, like, serious fan edits and were, like, seriously obsessed. And now I'm nervous that, like, people are going to be, like, fighting over Josh and Peter Kay, and that's not a fight. That's not a fight that's going to happen. Okay, moving on.
Can you maybe just admit that some part of you doesn't want everything in your life to be a fantasy? You've got to get out there and show people who you really are.
This is what I mean. It's about her. Like, it's not just about the relationships. I'm so freaking excited. Oh my god. It's so... Also, it's so nicely filmed. Whatever. The font. Anyway. Okay, there's so many scenes in this from the ski trip. I'm shaking. Guys. Also, our lovely friend, wow, I literally just have space on her name. Party, like, I'm shook. Also, this looks like it's about, like, the video of her and Peter Kay, but anyway, I'm living for it. Like, this again, like all these people, like, crowded around, seems like the classic, like, everyone's showing her the video. Who's this girl in the hot tub? Anyway, moving on. I'm shocked. This is so good.
Just about yourself, okay?
Her dad. I'm so excited for scenes with her dad. Anyway, we're moving on. Wait, I don't think I've seen this. Do you see this? I love it. Dare to Love. The Spin the Bottle. We all know what's up. I'm actually going to cry. Guys, I don't know why I'm so emotional about this. I'm literally crying. The hot tub scene. Lucas is my spirit. Lucas is my spirit. This is beautiful.
Hey, can I talk to you?
Me?
Yeah. Look, I appreciate it, but it's never gonna happen.
I'm sorry, what?
I think it's really cool that you think I have golden specks in my eyes. It's just, whoa.
Oh my god. The letters are out.
Guys, it's so good. Like, you cannot sit there and tell me that that is not one of the best trailers you've seen. Like, I feel like it's so engaging, especially, like, let's see how popular this is. No freaking way. Oh my god, it almost has 2 million views. So excited. I'm so, like, I'm nervous at the same time because I feel, like, not that this book wasn't popular, but I feel like if you don't read, like, you're not going to find this book. Although I know a lot of people who don't read, but I've also read this book. Oh my god, though, like, that's so many people. I'm so nervous for this to go out into the world, really, and everyone to see this story. I'm so nervous that it's going to turn into, like, a big ship war thing, which is totally not what this book is about. Like, I know, especially in, like, the second book, there's a bunch of different ship wars, but that's not what this book is about. It's about Laura Jean, and I just can't. Like, it's 2 million people, and I know I've been promoting the hell out of it on Twitter. Once again, check me out down below. But I'm so excited. I want this to be as popular as The Kissing Booth. I want it to have the recognition. I want people to want to watch it. I want the next book to be made into a movie. I would die. If I saw Always and Forever Laura Jean in movie form, I think I might have a mental breakdown. I think I would actually be crying throughout the whole movie. Like, I cannot even imagine. And also, may I just say, that looks like exactly like the book. I literally don't see anything that isn't. Is this a teaser? It does say a teaser. I don't know how that's a teaser. That was 2 minutes long and that's like a normal trailer. I'm so excited for a full trailer, I guess. I don't, oh my god. I'm mumbling. Okay, color grading, once again. But might I say, this scene here with Peter, amazing. Oh, another thing, I'm kind of sad that it's not in Virginia because a big part of the book, not a big part of the book actually at all, but I really liked how it was so close to where I live, and like I could kind of know where they were talking about sometimes. Like, they'd go places and I'd be like, oh like I've been there, or like I know where that is. So I was kind of sad. Like, I was kind of sad that it's now taking place in Oregon. The only place I figured that out is because the letters are all addressed to people in Oregon, which is cool. Like, I'm not like bitter that it's placed in Oregon. It actually kind of makes more sense with like ski trip and all that. Like, it makes sense. Like, the letters being shipped out, like, I'm quaking. Like, that's great. Now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of makes sense that Kitty was aged up. I always kind of found it sort of unrealistic how Kitty managed to mail out all those letters, even though they were already like addressed. You just had to put some stamps on it and put it in the mailbox. But now that she's a little older, I feel like it makes kind of sense how that she would ship it out. Another thing we have to discuss, something that I saw a lot of people tweeting about was like, earlier you saw John Ambrose McLaren as a little kid in Model UN, and then people were like, oh my god, I can't wait to see teen John Ambrose McLaren. I was like, guys, he's in the trailer. He's right here. If you don't know, he's more prevalent in the second book, P.S. I Still Love You, but here he is. He's supposed to be blonde, but I'm not mad at how it looks. Actually, I'll insert like a more in-depth picture here, but he's definitely in it. Or like he's in the scene. I don't know if this does happen to get picked up for the next movie. Oh my god, that'd be so good. I can't reiterate enough how amazing that would be. If they recast him, because I mean, he's probably just like literally a snippet of him. Like, he didn't really have much of a prevalence at all in the first book. So, but he is in it. He's right there. Anyway, although now I just noticed that he's the only one that has like a face, basically. Like, all the other ones, like it showed Lucas, and well, Lucas is in the book. Anyway, Kenny, like, they showed all their letters there, but they didn't see any of their faces, probably because they're irrelevant, because they were irrelevant. But they did show John Ambrose McLaren's face, so maybe we're going to see more of him in this movie, or maybe we're actually going to get a second movie. I have no idea. No idea. But now we're just gonna throw in my over-encompassing thoughts. Actually, I think it was basically perfect. Like, nothing really bothered me. I had pretty low expectations. Once again, bring up The Kissing Booth. Netflix, it's not that like Netflix produces bad movies, because I think there's a lot of great Netflix movies, and there's a lot of movies on Netflix that I really love, and I've been loving how many like rom-coms they've been putting out. But I mean, the one that I'd seen like most recently has been The Kissing Booth. It kind of underwhelmed me, to be honest, and I know a lot of people love it, and I get that, but I thought it was kind of we're not gonna even get into why I didn't like The Kissing Booth. I feel like that's for a whole different video. Having that in my mind, I had low expectations, and now I have super high expectations, and it's scaring me. Because that was an amazing trailer. I feel like it really encompassed what the book is about, what the story is about. It's not about the romance, it's about the journey. and it's about Lara Jean stepping out of her box. Like, that's a very big concept in all 3 of the books, is Lara Jean getting out of her head, getting out of her fantasy, and going out and doing things that make her nervous and make her scared. And I feel like that's such a beautiful part of the books, and I'm so I cannot express enough how glad I am. So very much focusing on Lara Jean's journey, like this sequence. So it's make a move, face your fears, dare to love, I think. Dare to love. And I feel like that's such a big concept in the book. Like, Lara Jean is very much somebody who, she has friends and people like her, but she doesn't get out a lot. She doesn't go to parties. She doesn't go on, like, these school trips. And it's so much about, like, her going out and doing things that make her nervous and scared. And even though shit happens, but it's so about her, like, stepping out of her comfort zone and doing all these crazy things. And it's not just about the romance. I know I've said it's not just about the romance, but I will say the romance is going to kill me. It's actually going to kill me. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Once again, I will say romance in this reminds me so much of my own experience, and it literally makes me want to cry. So I don't know what else to say. I feel like this is so beautifully done. It's so beautifully done. And I'm so excited. If this is the teaser trailer. I feel like maybe in the real trailer they're going to dive more into the other characters. Like, maybe we'll see more of, like, Chris and Peter and the sisters, obviously Kitty and Margot, and maybe John Ambrose McLaren. Are they bringing him in for this first movie, or are they leaving him out? Where's Genevieve in this? There she is, found her. Genevieve, our favorite villain. Yeah, she looks very angry here. But I think maybe that's it. Now that I think about it, I think it makes more sense that this is a teaser trailer, because it doesn't really dive much into what this, I just realized it doesn't really dive into what this book's about at all, except the letters are out. It doesn't really dive into anything else, but I hope it doesn't go too far, because I feel like this really, like, got the essence of the movie, like, all tied up without, like, going too into depth. Like, I feel like for Netflix movies, people watch them. People just watch them, and I feel like you don't want to give away too much, you know? I don't know. I think the kissing booth trailer, that was one of the biggest complaints, is that it gave away so much of the whole, like, story. Like, you saw everything. So I'm really hoping that they don't do that here. Because I feel like if you didn't know the story, you wouldn't know. You know? You wouldn't know. So, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember when I said I hope this is short? This video is definitely going to be over 10 minutes long. And that's me hoping that it's not 15. You guys will know. Yeah. Final words. I absolutely cannot wait to see this movie, and I know you'll probably also be seeing in the future once they release the full trailer. I'll be discussing that as well. I hope this is a big ass success. Also, shout out to Netflix. This is an all female producer, director, and obviously starring. Yeah, I have really high hopes now, and I hope that they meet them. Both the actors look amazing, so I think all the actors just look amazing, and I'm really, really excited. I'm gonna turn this camera off before I start crying, because you know I'm about to go sit on my bed and cry. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you stick around and see more videos from me. As always, all my social media links are down below. They're all at bookishsami. I love you guys so much, and I hope that you are excited about this trailer as me. Comment down below any of your thoughts and feels, and yeah, I hope you guys all have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.
I like me better when I'm with you.